Okay, today we are going to make our Pete the Cat face paintings. And what we're going to do is we're going to start the cat. We're going to use something called Indian ink today to make these big black lines. After we do our cat, we'll come back to the carpet and we will learn how to fill him in and give him texture and patterns. What you're going to do when you go to your table is you're going to put your name on the back of your paper. And then to help you out, what I did is I went ahead and drew a Pete the Cat for you. So what you're going to do, and I hope you can see this on the screen because I did it in pencil, what you're going to do is you're going to use these ink daubers to trace it. Now these ink daubers can be very, very messy. When we use them, we do not squeeze them, because if you do, you're going to have a puddle of ink all over your paper, all over your hands, and it's just going to make a mess. Sometimes it happens on accident, but try not to squeeze the paint dauber. What you want to do with this is you want to push it down onto the line, like you're pushing down. There's like a button in here. You can almost kind of feel it go down when you push. And as you push down, you're going to just glide it along the lines that you are trying to trace. Now, if your ink isn't coming out, I would squeeze just a tiny, tiny bit, almost like it's almost like you're not squeezing at all. You're just kind of giving it a little tiny pinch, and the ink should come down to the bottom better and then come out more. But never just sit there and squeeze the ink bottle, because if you squeeze too hard, you're gonna have a mess. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start at his ear. I'm going to kind of push that button. You don't always feel it, but there's a button in there. Kind of push it down, and then you just glide the ink. Now notice a little bit more came out in that section than I wanted. I probably squeezed just a tad bit too hard. Kind of just that tiny, tiny squeeze if you need more ink onto the padding of your ink dauber. Now if you mess up, just let me know. I can get you another Pete the Cat face, but try your best to see if you can get the ink to not squeeze out everywhere. So you're going to trace the outside of his face. You're going to trace his nose. You're going to trace his big eyeballs like this. I put a shine mark in the eyeballs on mine. If yours has shine marks, we could use those later when we go to color him in, and we'll just keep those parts white so it kind of looks like the light's hitting his eyes. Now after I'm done with his face, I get to add his whiskers on my own. So taking the ink dauber, I'm going to start near his nose and just kind of make some whiskers coming out of my cat. When you're done, make sure you put the lid back on your ink dauber and set it down. And when you're finished, you can come back to the carpet, and when we have everybody together, we're going to go over the next step. This will give our India ink a little bit of time to dry before we come back to it.